wow, didn't know you were there again. Are you permanently here waiting for me to do my thing?
No.
My name's Dust. Come with 2-year guarantee not to rust. Though if you're a physicist, you know why that's a lie. If not, then it's the truth. So, what's happening in the world today? Trump is no longer in power, and yet he's still a dangerous threat to this world. He is radicalizing the far right in America as we speak, still using the same rhetoric, and most importantly being helped by the media like Fox News, who have supported Donald Trump through his madness throughout this whole period of time. Utter madness, saying that, referring to the election as Trump is right, has been stolen and backed up by Fox, and also the vaccine has been that virus which is out there is also being by Fox News belittled to the conclusion of nearly 500,000 people now in America who have died from this. And remember, I don't know if you remember this, but at the beginning of all this in England, the rich people were saying we're all in this together. I don't know if you can remember that or not. This from stage one was a total lie. Utter disgusting lie. When they were saying we're all in this together, they literally meant just the people around their dinner table. That's what that statement actually meant, because the poverty is now being put. There was a report out in The Guardian a couple of days ago regarding highlighting how people from poorer backgrounds, they can't self-isolate, they can't work from home, they have to go out and work, they have to be inflicted upon by these rich people, the contempt. And this contempt isn't just something which annoys another human being. This contempt is literally resulting in the deaths of people and of the situation we have right now. The vaccine is rolling out, and track and trace was just a rich man's toy. Literally 22 billion pounds pissed up the wall. And that is the least of the way the Tories have just made themselves. That 22 billion just didn't vanish. It literally went straight into the pockets of some other rich dude, their friend, their mate, round that dinner table I was referring to earlier, which is what they're referring to. And round that dinner table are now billionaires. So the conclusion is, what do you think was going to happen next time when the rich have made billions out of this virus? What do you think their next conclusion is? Is it to make sure a virus can never spread like this ever again? Or do you think they're going to think, look how much profit we've made, look at how rich we are, we can afford all the cocaine and prostitutes the world I can fit in my body possibly. I can buy a country house now to fill with cocaine and prostitutes. Do you think that's the way they're going to think? Because that's exactly what that is going to be the reality. And so when a situation arises again, we'll be in exactly the same situation as before, which is that we need a World Health Organization that's got real teeth, and it isn't just there as a facade of civilization, which is exactly what it is now, because it's been so undercut by the capitalists. America literally put into policy that the World Health Organization, WHO, are to be underfunded. There was actually a policy in the 80s done by Reagan to dramatically cut this organization. And it's obvious why. Because if you undercut such an incredible, bold, brilliant, beautiful, human caring, driven, science-based organization, then you can't do what I just referred to earlier, which is have your group of mates around the dinner table making billions and billions and billions of pounds. Because who would make sure this would never happen in the first place? But unfortunately, what you need to have done is a properly funded, well-organized and genuine team to be able to actually deal with this virus, a virus, from the very, very first moment it materializes. That doesn't happen. It's not whose fault. It's the fault of the people that repress such brilliant human science-driven based projects. They are attacked for the very reason I have outlined. That's the only reason why they're not allowed to exist with real teeth, only as a facade onto culture. That's the only way you're allowed to exist, is in this society as a facade if you want to be a human being. The real structure stripped away, the real depth stripped away. So it's capitalism versus humanity. The capitalists are now trillionaires from this. You can read that in any article, how the billionaires have made trillions out of this in total across the world, and also made sure that poverty is now intensified and that the people that actually are attacked are the poor. That's the reality. So they will say things like, oh, herd immunity. That's their mantra, that's what they live to, and that's what we all die to. My name is Dust. Check out my poems on poemsofdust.blogspot.com. Have a good time or a bad time, but make sure you smile. Hooray to sunshine! Au revoir, señorita!